Hello students, in this class we are going to discuss about phenylketonuria. So phenylketonuria basically it is a metabolic disorder in which the amino acid phenylalanine, okay, phenylalanine, it is an amino acid, it is an essential amino acid and it is not properly metabolized in the people who are suffering from phenylketonuria. Okay, so let us now see that what happens in a normal person and what happens in a person who is suffering from phenylketonuria to phenylalanine. Okay, let us now see the fate of phenylalanine in a normal person. Okay, so in a person who is not suffering from phenylketonuria, okay, phenylalanine, it is converted into trypsin. Okay, it is converted into trypsin in this case. Okay, this is the fate of phenylalanine in person who is not suffering from phenylketonuria. But if the person is suffering from phenylketonuria, okay, the person is suffering from phenylketonuria, then what happens is that this amino acid phenylalanine, okay, now it is converted into phenyl pyruvate. Okay, phenyl pyruvate. Well, this difference, okay, in the conversion of the phenylalanine, it occurs because of the enzyme which is involved in this metabolism, okay, of phenylalanine, okay, and the enzyme involved, okay, it is phenylalanine hydroxylase, okay, hydroxylase. And what happens is that in a normal person, okay, in a normal person, this enzyme, it is produced in very high concentration. Okay, it is produced in high concentration. But in person who is suffering from phenylketonuria, it is produced in low concentration. Okay, and this is because, okay, this difference in the production of the enzyme, okay, this is the basis for phenylketonuria to occur, and this occurs because, okay, the person who is suffering from phenylketonuria, okay, they have recessive allele, okay, at both the locus, okay, they have homozygous recessive allele, okay, for this enzyme, okay, for this enzyme. Now the person who is normal, okay, they have dominant allele, okay, and they have at least one dominant allele. Now this dominant allele, it can either be present in homozygous condition, okay, homozygous condition, or the allele they can be present in heterozygous condition, okay, heterozygous condition. So that now this enzyme, it is produced in very high concentration, okay, it is produced in high concentration. So what happens is that, okay, when the allele they are present on homozygous recessive state, okay, so the production of this enzyme, it is very low, right? And now the phenylalanine, it is converted into phenyl pyruvate, right? And this pyruvate, it gets accumulated, okay, it accumulates in blood and tissues, okay, in blood and tissues, and it is passed as such through urine, okay, and it is secreted from urine of the person who is suffering from phenylketonuria, okay. So what happens due to this accumulation is that there are certain symptoms that are observed, okay, and these symptoms are brain damage and skin rashes, to name a few, okay. Now what happens is that after you have seen that what is meant by phenylketonuria, it is a metabolic disorder in which the amino acid phenylalanine, it is not properly metabolized, right? It is metabolized into phenyl pyruvate. Okay, and this pyruvate, it gets accumulated in blood and tissues, and it is secreted in this form only through urine. And now, due to this accumulation, we can see symptoms such as brain damage and skin rashes in people who are suffering from phenylketonuria. Okay, so now let us solve some questions based on the same. Okay, our first question is that which of the following is phenylalanine converted into a person who is suffering from phenylketonuria? Okay, so see, a person who is suffering from phenylketonuria, as we know that phenylalanine, it is converted into phenyl pyruvate, right? It is converted into phenyl pyruvate in such cases. Okay, so now depending on the options that we have, option A is phenyl pyruvate, option B is valine, option C is trypsin, and option D is tryptophan. So answer to this question, it will be option A, right? Answer will be option A, that is phenylalanine is converted into phenyl pyruvate in person who is suffering from phenylketonuria, right? Now we have another question. Okay, the other question is that phenylketonuria is a rare disorder and it results in the lacking of which of the given options? Okay, so see, the option A, it is homozygotic acid, option B is ceruloplasmin, option C is cysteine, and option D is phenylalanine hydroxylase. So as I told you earlier itself that in a person who is suffering from phenylketonuria, okay, the enzyme that is produced in very low concentration, it is phenylalanine hydroxylase, right? Phenylalanine hydroxylase, and due to lacking of this enzyme only, okay, the phenylalanine, it is not converted into trypsin, rather it is converted into phenyl pyruvate. Okay, so answer in this case, it will be option D. Now that we have a clear idea of what is meant by, what is phenylketonuria, and we have solved these two questions. Okay, there are many other questions that you can solve based on this explanation. So hope you are satisfied with the explanation, and you are now ready to solve many questions based on the same. So have a good day.